What up, YouTube? Russ here. Good morning. Just getting cameras fired up. Got a Facebook Live running also, so let's see if that works out okay. So running OBS instead of Streamlabs or Slops, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully it stays up and the quality is all right. So I'll find out soon enough. We're going to be doing a shooters practice session. I want to something I've been thinking about doing. Obviously, I'll keep going with working my strategies and working on my throws, my 36 throws, stuff like that. But there's something that's near and dear to my heart, and like how I feel about like craps and my contribution that I like to make is just the shooting part. So I'm probably gonna like come up with some way of like breaking it down, all from the beginning. Setting up a grip, figuring out like what grip's best for you. Testing it, seeing if it works, things like that. Setting up like hand position. Do you want your hand like this? I've seen people try to throw like this, but it's not very consistent. I actually started out with my fingers flat, but I've come to find out if I put my fingers or the dice flat on the felt, I actually had more control. Let me move this camera real quick and see if maybe I can make some adjustments. Try this for a couple minutes. But so I actually started out with my hand up like this, right? And then as I progressed in my throwing ability, I learned, I really wanted to minimize as much action as possible. So I actually started to just basically, as I get it set up, I just take the tips of the dice and set them down on the felt. And then there's just one forward motion from there, And then I got into like my release, and I realized that if I open my fingers, then I'm actually telling the dice to do a couple different things. To open up and to spin unevenly. So I started doing just a thumb release, right? By just dropping my thumb and keeping my fingers, I'm actually creating a nice little wall for the dice to roll off of. So when you let go of the dice, they're just kind of rolling off of the fingertips by dropping the thumb. So then that way you can actually control your throw based on how fast or how light or how much arc you're providing to the dice. So, alright, well hopefully I didn't mess that camera up too bad, but we'll see if we can get it set back up and not lock the other one. But what I was thinking today, is what I was wanting to do anyways, is just go back to, things that I use to dial in my landing zone. So that's what I want to cover today is the landing zone. Landing zone is like one of the top three. Here, just kicked on. Landing zone to me is like one of the top three things. Your grip is, I think, is the most important. As part of your mechanics, like staying, consistent, hand placement in the exact same place, all the way down to like how your feet are lined up, how much weight you're putting on the table, how much you're bending over, how straight your arm is, and like the complete throw from the exact starting position to the exact ending position of your hand. So like mine's like right there. I mean, I get as soon as I get like right there, I'm already opening my hand, just like that. Look at that every time. So then the landing zone's obviously in there. So what I'm going to do is just go back to. I haven't done this a lot lately, but I'm going to do it today because this is something that anybody can do. And you don't even need a table. You do not need a craft table for this. And actually, I usually just take this bucket with me to work, and I would just throw. I would just throw into the bucket. But yeah, or if you're on vacation or something, take it nice and throw them into a pillow. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and set it up, and just to warm up, I'll start really close. I mean, you don't have to do it like this, but I can't remember. There used to be like a game show when I was a kid, and it was like Bozo or something, and he had like these. One of the challenges, man, like these buckets, and like it was like the buckets just kept getting farther and farther away. Yeah, I don't know. I just always thought that was kind of funny, but yeah, so just grab two dice. Doesn't matter what the set is, obviously. This is just basically doing the same thing over and over again and just dialing in your mechanics. So this plug here, obviously, it's a little long, but it's kind of getting warmed up. Right now, I'm just kind of working on my release, not so much worried about the landing zone. Just kind of getting my timing with my thumb, keeping my fingers tight. Keep my fingers nice and tight together. And this is, I've done this so many times. It's just a great little hand and eye coordination exercise. Look to right where I'm going to throw it, and then right when I get my hand in position, I just let go with my thumb. That was great. Yeah, so I was just kind of thinking, it's like, what are the things I did starting out, and how can I pass that along? I don't know if anybody really talks about like setting up getting into your grip. There's so many different ways to do it, but you know, I like my dice to be facing the back wall where I'm aiming at. Like that's where I'm throwing. But like when I'm setting my dice up, I kind of like them long out in front of me, because I can just grab them straight on. I kind of use my pinky as like a little block. I kind of touch it with my pinky, get my little finger, and then I have like the lightest touch. That's me. That's how I do it. And then when I set my dice down, see how I just kind of do it up. I drop my pinky. That's only there just to start. I'm missing a cube somewhere. Missing one. Oh, phone's sitting on it. So that's kind of like the first part of it, just kind of getting warmed up. This might be helpful, might not. I mean, it's worked for myself, and it's worked for the handful of people that I've assisted helping get their throw under control. So now I'm just going to kind of back it up a little bit. Now I'm about halfway. My landing zone, kind of like to have my bucket right there. because I like to kind of work down the pass line. If I have to make my way into the don't pass area, if there's too much chips in here, or if all this is kind of filled in, I just kind of work my way here. So this was something I was talking to George about last night. If I have to go left, like more in towards the table, my landing zone becomes closer to me. So in a way, you can kind of think of it like this, right? I don't know, with these two cameras, I don't know if they're going to be able to get this, but so if I'm straight ahead, my landing zone is here, but the farther I go towards the middle, my landing zone actually comes closer to me. So I don't know, it's just something I was thinking about, but anyways, so I just kind of put it here. That's about where my landing zone is going to be at. So let me go halfway. I'll go about halfway. Just kind of work my way towards there. Yeah, I thought I would run like Facebook Live also, but not really sure if anybody was even going to show up for that. It's actually a little left, but we'll go with it. It's a little left from where I'm used to throwing. I got some old dice and some new dice, and it's kind of weird because I feel like my red dice are a little smaller than my other ones. I don't know if it's just because I threw them so many times I beat them to shit down or what. I don't know, I need to stop aiming so far left, trying to compensate for it, but let's go right there. That left dice is coming out a little hot today. There we go. Kind of stopped on the lip. Yeah, if anybody has any suggestions for like landing zone or like how they how they practice hitting their landing zone or grip, any grip techniques they want to talk about, or how they throw, or if they want to make some adjustments and don't know how, it would be a cool little conversation piece. I was gonna bring my noise maker down here. I was gonna find something cool and I could put into a small landing zone that when I hit it made noise like I don't know, maybe like a pan lid or something unconventional. I like to do unconventional. I apologize for the throat situation today. We had a huge storm roll in last night out of nowhere, and got stuck in my throat. I don't know. Thing in the news said the air quality was bad today. So, all right. Let's go by here. Right at my landing zone. I'll get a handful of tosses in and get on with a little something else. See if I can just match up the colors and see if that helps with the difference. A little short on my right one. was way left. It's so funny though, because like I feel like I hit my landing zone way more when I'm not doing this. Maybe it's just 'cause I'm like thinking about it so much. So I'm actually gonna try to just pick my dice up and just throw them and see what happens. Like that. Just go right in. I don't know. But I don't even look at my landing zone until my hand is set. That was a nice shot. Look and see where I'm going to go and let it rip. Nope. Didn't even have a chance. Came out of my hand and wasn't making it. Shorty. Shorty grew some legs, son. Nope. I actually felt like I split them. Just the felt I must have touched them too hard on the felt. That's my shot. So I got a red, a green, and a blue, so let's throw these two together because at least they're the same size here. Alright, and we'll go with the mixed match pair. Anyways, that was fun. That's some pretty good hits on it. Now we'll get into something a little more fun. Let's see here. I just gotta find something else. What do I got here? I gotta have something cool. What about a tape roll? That'd be kind of fun. What is this? About 4 inches? Let's go with like about right there. Nah, just trying to get real close. Let's try to get it close to it and see what happens. Fire away, right? Dropped it right in the center of it. That'll work. Hit it. I'm not going to get both of them every time. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep them that tight. I got one in the middle. One on each side. Just in front. Hit it. Right on top of it. Set it on it. Thought I was actually going to sit on it and drop in. Right in front on both sides of it. Just to the left. Right in front. Dead center right in the middle of it. Let's see here. Hit it. Hit. It's the exact same time on the one on each side. Hit it. And last set here. Last set. Hit the other dice that was sitting next to it. So that's just a little something. I don't know. You got to be a little creative, you know. I kind of wanted to get like a little metal, I don't know, kind of like a little symbol or something. I don't know, something cool. I'll come up with something. I'll make something in my shop or something. But I don't know, something like when it hits, it goes bing, ding. Something annoying, you know. Kind of like Pavlov's dog. Every time you hear the bell, you're getting something to eat. All right. Well, let's get these dice out of the way here, and do a little throw in session, and that should be about it. I've been tossing around the ideas, even though I had that video with Sam the other day, and that one went like extremely long. But I've been meaning to do like a poll or something and kind of get an idea of like, you know, people like 30-minute videos, a 20-minute video. Can't really do. I mean, I guess I could do like 10 minutes, but I'd have to like cram that shit in real quick. I don't know how long this has been going. Can you see it? So maybe 11 minutes or something. I don't know. But oh. Let's do 5, 3, 3, 1. Hard 4. Yeah, I feel like I got my landing zone pretty dialed in. 3 craps. Now I adjusted the camera and the microphone to not have such a problem with the air conditioner, so hopefully that stays true. The last couple times it's been pretty good stuff. Three, 2. Oh, it just rolled. 3, 2, 5. All right, so that's 3. That's 3 hits there. You guys can see my landing zone, right? Yeah, it's right here. Basically where this 5 fire bet, that general area. That's what I usually shoot for. All right, let's go. Let's try to do some hopping. Got 3 out there right now. Let's see where we're at here. That was up and over. That's a little long too, actually. Let's go. Five, 2. 5, 2, 7. It's about time for some new dice, man. I think I'm getting a quarter missing new dice. Kind of like the feel of the new ones. Hard 6. Five, three, five, 1. 4, 3. It's crazy. I always feel like since I'm just changing them, you know, I'm not changing a set because I saw something. Like especially not this year, really. I'm really just kind of changing them to get my my easy 6, easy 8. And so it seems like it never fails. As soon as I go 5, 3, 5, 1, the 4, 3 comes up. Crazy, especially to have to do that, go that way. That's common, and that's common, but I don't know. I guess I just need to keep doing this 5, 3, 5, 1 for a couple turns here. So I don't really throw this progression that much. That was really fucking short. That's a hard 6. Try this too. See if this changes anything. One more rotation. 6, 3, 9. Four more throws and we'll get out of here for the day. Now got my curiosity peaked. See if I can block the top of these dice and get like a half a rotation more, see if that makes a difference. Alright, so the 3 staying true, and the 6, 3, and then 3, 2. So I'm kind of curious if that 3, 4 is working its way back. Let's see. I guess maybe. Get a little more spin on it. I can change the rotation by where I position the dice at on my fingertips. I almost get almost like a half turn start, 6, 3, 9 again. And it's like a little change. It's a slight change. But I think it's enough of a change to achieve what I want. If you're still with me in this video, let me know what your ideal video length is. 10, 20, or 20 plus. 3 craps. Yeah, I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on the 5, 3, 5, 1 today. Out of all the variations of the 3V that I use, for some reason, it's the one that I've always kind of lagged along with. So, all right, hey, I appreciate you coming along. Hopefully, you were entertained and learned a little something along the way. But that's all I got for today. You know what to do. Till later. Russ out.